girl Rachel, and I'm here back again with another story time for you guys. So in today's story time, I'm gonna be giving y'all a background story, basically a story on how I forced some girl over a seat at the lunch table. So let's start chatting. So basically, in elementary school, there was like one class who had to eat lunch with a grade higher and another higher, meaning like 2 grades higher. So basically, if you was in 3rd grade, you have to eat lunch with 4th and 5th grade, but it's only one class. So in this case, this is my class. So we didn't have a lunch table. So we would have to come to lunch before 5th grade so we could get one of their lunch tables. It was only 5th grade. So we only ate lunch with 5th grade, and we couldn't mix with 4th grade because that was in our age or grade. And let me give you a backstory on this girl. I knew this girl all my years in elementary school. Like, we was in the same class and everything. So one day we was at the lunch table, and mind you, this particular day 5th grade was fighting with 3rd grade because they wanted their table. So this day we had to share a lunch table with the boys. Usually the boys will have their own table and the girls will have their own table because we're stealing 5th grade table. 5th grade, we usually like go to like different tables with their friends, but not their whole class. 3rd grade would just have their lunch tables. So this particular day, like I said, we had to share with the boys. And there was not enough space on the lunch table. So like obviously we have to optimize or do some because there wasn't enough space. So there was like a little bit of space, but not too much space between me and this girl. So I tell a girl to move down a little, and she moves down a little, like who's fitting in this little space? I'm not squeezing between nobody. So I'm moving down, she's moving down, and I'm like, move down more, and she's like, no. So like I mush her to the side to move down, and she gonna elbow me in my stomach. When I told y'all, when this happened, I punched her right in her face. I had her nose bleeding and all of that. So we fighting, and then we stopped fighting now. The dean broke us up. Like, he literally grabbed both of us apart and dragged us to his table and made us sit at his table. But mind you, I had on a skirt with this plaid t-shirt this day, and I was looking like a little dyke. And when I look at her, I see her nose bleeding. I'm like, oh nah, like, did I just do that? How did I just do that? Why did I just do that? But I saw her nose bleeding, and she had an attitude or whatever, and I just didn't care about it because, first off, I told you to move down. Like, what's the problem? What's the beef about? You got a problem with me? Like, if there's not enough space on the lunch table, why can't you just move down? Why are you sitting here being miserable? And I'm not the one to be miserable with, because I'm already like, I don't want too much people around me. I don't want the boys at the same table as us. Like, they're annoying, they're mad loud, like they do too much, they're dirty. So I'm like, I'm already mad. Like, I don't know what you mad about. I'm already mad though. But sweetheart, you need to move down. But that's basically the story of how I fought the girl over space on the lunch table. So I know this was like a kind of short story time, but it's still a story time because I'm really a bad kid, but not too bad. But I only get bad when I feel like people is doing stupidity around me. So without further ado, like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on my post notification bell so you can get notified the next time I post another story time for you guys. And peace, my leads. Have a great and wonderful day. Mwah.